just goofing off at the doctor's office. I'm in love with this mirror. Just, do you see this?
But she did, I came in April to make my payment.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. It is 1 week post-op and I just got home from having lunch at the doctor's office. I'm a little sad because he only took one drain out because I'm still going through swell hell. He said I still have a lot of swelling, so I can get it out next week when I go see him on Thursday. As far as sleeping goes, I did rent a recliner and I've slept on that 2 nights, but the first night was heavy. The second night, my 14-month-old wanted to sleep with me, so we was cramped up on there. So then I said, I give up. Let me just try to sleep in my bed. So I've been sleeping in my bed with my back reclined with about 3 pillows behind my back and about 2 pillows up under my thighs and my knee, and that's been working out pretty good. I'm not on any pain meds. I stopped taking pain meds. Okay, so my surgery was Thursday. I had to stay at the hospital overnight. I came home Friday evening. So Saturday was the last day that I took oxycodone Percocet. Since Sunday, so Sunday started, that's when I started taking Tylenol, maybe like twice a day or whatever. So the pain wasn't that bad. Cleaning my drains emptying my drains isn't that bad. It's literally the uncomfortable sleep. And what I find is when I'm sleeping on my back, I'm a natural side sleeper, so I try to turn over on my side, and I will be on my side for about 5 minutes, and then I know I'll get this pain from where my drain sites are, because where you put my drains are on the ends of my scars, the ends of my incisions. So they're like on my hips or flanks area. So that's really, really uncomfortable. So that's really why I wanted my drains out, for that purpose. Other than that, that's literally the only site where I have pain. I have a little bit of itching at my incision, but not enough to bother me. Ever since he told me that I could bathe, I've been taking a shower, changing my gauze, making sure I stay in my binder. I asked him about a faja. He said not to go into a faja until both of my drains are out, because he's noticed that when patients does have a faja early on, moisture gets around the site, and they are more prone to get infection on the incision, infection on the drain sites, even a yeast infection, just because it compresses everything. I did notice that my fupa area is gone. He lifted all of that, like it came with a coochie lift, okay? But that area is really, really swollen, and I'm guessing because gravity is pulling all the liquids down, that my pocketbook, my cooch is fat. She's a fat mama. So I asked him, is there something I can use to compress, because I know some people use those ab boards, but at this point, this early in the game, he don't want anything on the incision. He don't want anything rubbing up against it. So he said it'll go down on its own or whatever. He said if I wanted to get an ab board when I go in the faja, I can do so. But that's the only area I'm worried about. Other than that, I like my results. I mean, it's not easy surgery. I see a lot of videos on here where people are like, it's pain. I don't feel no pain. Yeah, I don't really feel pain, but when I have to cough, near death, okay? Sneeze, near death. Now, from day 7 and on, I can cough and sneeze a little bit more without it being excruciating pain, because I can feel like my muscles okay, this is where we're supposed to be now. So they're a little bit more lax, still tight, but no more lax. So after the doctor's office appointment, I went to lunch. I had lunch with my baby and my girlfriend, my homegirl, who also had surgery too. We just sat down and had lunch, and I ate more. I noticed the first couple of days coming out of surgery, I didn't want to eat nothing, because it's like my organs are like, okay, we don't have enough space in here. Either you're going to eat or you're going to breathe. And so I found when I was trying to eat or chew or whatever, I had to stop and breathe. Like everything's so tight. So I didn't eat much the first couple of days. I was eating stuff like soup, and if I ate like chicken, it would be like 1 chicken wing, and I didn't really eat much. But today, I ordered a Philly cheesesteak sub, and I ate almost half of it. So I feel like my appetite is coming back. What else? Things that I've used. I don't know if this works or not, but I noticed like the day I came home from the hospital, which was that Friday, which is day 1 post-op, I've been putting like about 15 to 20 drops. I have a bottle of water here, about this size. Thank you, honey. So I've been putting this in there. Wait. I don't know how they do it, but a little blurry the closer I put it to the camera. But it says lymphatic drainage drops. Anyways, I've been putting this in there, and ever since then, I've been peeing like every 30 minutes. And I know that my drains, the blood that was in there, it was like bloodshot red. It's like really, really dark red. But when I started using it, it started to turn yellow. So I guess maybe that's a good sign. Maybe it's helping me drain more. So I use that every time I drink. Every time I fill this up again, I put like 15 to 20 drops, and I drink water all day long. I've also been using this. I've been taking these supplements. It's called Wound Vite, and all of this stuff that I got is from Amazon, and I got it prior to surgery, so that when I already had it set up on my nightstand, so that when I come home from the hospital, everything would be there. It says supports wound healing and repair, aids in surgery recovery time, nutritional booster for scar wound and tissue injury. So I take 2 of these with 8 ounces of water and food. So I'll do two a day. Sometimes I forget. I'm not gonna lie, but when I do remember, I do try to take these. And these have vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin E, vitamin B12, biotin, iron, zinc, selenium, copper, bromelain. Bromelain is a thing that is, and I also have bromelain capsules too, but sometimes I don't take it. It's on my nightstand too. Bromelain is the ingredient that is supposed to help with swelling and inflammation, and that's why they say drink pineapple juice and eat pineapples, because bromelain is in that. So that's what they're saying, to eat the core of the pineapples and all that for bromelain. But you can just get it in supplements. You don't have to do all that. But this also have organic turmeric, root powder, grapeseed extract, glutamine, arginine, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, just get this. Okay, Wound Vite. I'm also taking arnica tablets. It's 250 companies, and it says Arnica Montana 30X for bruises or muscle soreness. This is Highlands. It's a homeopathic. It's not any drugs in it. It's all herbal stuff. So what you're supposed to do is it's 4 There's 250 tablets in here. You're going to take 4 tablets and just put it underneath your tongue, and it'll dissolve, and you do that 4 times a day. Whenever I don't know if it's working or not, because I don't have nothing to compare it to, but I use it, and I feel like it's making my recovery process go, smoother, or as good as it can be. But it's supposed to help with muscle tightness and soreness. So I also got this from Amazon. I'm gonna see about, because I'm new to YouTube, so I don't know how. But if I figure out how to put the link in the description, I will put the link in the description for that. Also, the first 2-3 days I was using the Shiwi. I also put a link for that in the description. Because I didn't want to bend down and dip all the way down and use the toilet. I was using the Shiwi, and the aim was on point, and like it helped me. I liked it. I really like using it. I had a walker. I actually got a walker from my grandma's house, but I didn't even use it because I was just like, I don't want to be hunched over for weeks. Like, I'm in a whole bunch of Facebook groups with some people who was talking about their tummy journeys, and some people say they was walking the next day. Some people say they weren't walking until 3 months, and I just didn't want to be a 3-month kind of girl. So I kind of been, trusting my body but pushing myself, but not too far. So after the second day. So surgery was Thursday. So by Saturday, I feel like I was standing up like at about 90%. So, yeah, I'm almost erect. So I've been doing that. But it's not really much pain. It's just tightness, soreness, and just getting through being uncomfortable, sitting up all day long and not being able to turn to your sides. But I feel like once the other drain comes out, I'll be able to sleep on my side, and then I'll have a much better recovery process. He also so when I went to the doctor's office, he looked at my incisions, he looked at the swelling, he looked at my belly button, which you'll see later on in the video that I'm gonna add at the end, or in the beginning, whatever. But he said that he's gonna remove the stitches on my belly button. I wasn't aware there was stitches. I thought it was dissolvable, so I guess I have to get the stitches pulled out of there. When he pulled out my drain, I thought that these girls was just lying. It was like, oh, I didn't feel a thing. It didn't hurt. And I'm like, these bitches is lying. There's no way that somebody pulling some string, this thick ass tube that caused me pain all day don't hurt. But it really didn't hurt. Like, I felt it coming out. It felt a little weird, but like it was more like a relief. And there was literally no pain, no burn, no itching. Like, it was really quick. You'll see in the video, like, I didn't even flinch. So the girls are telling the truth about that. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna do another video talking about why I chose my doctor, how I chose my doctor, and probably go in more detailed about what happened at my first appointment, my consult, my pre-op, and all that. If you could think of anything that you want to ask me, that you want me to talk about in the video, please leave it in the comments. You can also follow me. I have a surgery page on Instagram. It's called MARIAE xoxo. Or my personal page. My personal page is also, it's on my YouTube page also. But just leave a comment and let me know if you want me to talk about anything else, or if you have any questions for me. I thank you guys so much for watching my journey. I promise to be as real and as truthful and as raw and honest as possible. Okay? After this here, I might get my titties done, but right now, just because of the drains alone, I'm just like, I don't want to do surgery again. But I might get surgery again, I don't know. Because now that my stomach is snatched, now my boobs is like, okay, but what about us? Like, you can't leave us hanging here. But we'll see. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll get back with you guys on my second week post-op.
You did take pictures with
Oh,
that phone.
okay. All right.
You see it?
That's
Y'all see that?
That's
Just snatched. Do you see it? Do you see it?
I'll be right with you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sad about this one drain. He only took one drain out because I'm still in swell hell. So I'll update later, you guys.
No.
Her legs way smaller than me. You was able to take all that out.
Come over here. And you get a good, easy step too. You're like nothing ever happened,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm just walking out and
Wow,
about.
that's great. What's the worst part about it?
The drains.
I
Like, I
know,
always sleeping on my back and I try to lean over, but
And
then
it
that's where the
pinch.
pressure is.
Yeah.
Nothing else really hurt. Well, when I coughed the first 2 days, I felt like I was about to die. But now when I cough a laugh, I'm good.
How's Judith do? She's coming, right?
Yeah, she's coming. I had to get another binder because that other one it was wrapped around me like 4 times. It was intense.
Beautiful.
And I've been showering and changing my gauze. Well, she's been helping me changing my gauze.
Close down. Yeah, let me see. Now, one thing I want you to watch out for, you see how your underwears are digging into your wounds? You don't want that, okay?
That's
So
why I had
either
the
pull them,
pads.
either
Okay.
pull this up
Okay.
or pull them a little farther down.
Okay.
Beautiful. You're still really, really swollen. You see how spongy this is? Feel it
Mhm.
with your finger.
It feels weird. I
Yeah.
be doing this a little bit
Yeah.
after I shower.
Yeah.
I try to put it back how Angie had it. Because when I take a shower, it get wet, so I have to put all new and take it back up.
Yeah, no, you take, when you're in the shower, you take all this stuff off.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I have to change it.
You don't have to change it, you don't need it.
I don't be scared. I don't want to get it back
No,
there.
you're not gonna, you see this piece of tape that you have here? It's covering your incision, all right? It's covering it perfectly. But you're still, this is all. The problem with taking drains out, and believe me, I've been to this rodeo. You take them out too early, even when you think that they're ready. You take them out early, then you end up with seromas. You gotta start sticking needles in the skin and all that business. Nobody likes that. We'll take those stitches out on your belly button next time I see you. Hold this. Ready?
No.
That's nothing. See that? Was that tough?
No.
It was nothing.
So how long I got to leave this other one in?
If it's not draining anything by Thursday, come on in, I'll take it out.
All the way to Thursday?
Yeah. Believe me, I can't even tell you. You have no idea how important those drains are. If you collect fluid under here, it ruins the whole thing.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you.